And Abuja big boys get starter pack. This town, to be big boy no hard now. You no need money for account too. You just need two native, one white, one black. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful people, they call me Onwunaugwu Ndubuisi Joseph, popularly known as Shortcut, Abuja's finest comedian, Nigeria's superstar. And again, I'm live here to tell you about my Abujawaka story. Ajiso the Pepe here. If you know here, it will pay you. Stay tuned. You know, I had to take a sip of drink to clear my throat before I start this gist, because now long gist. I don't even know how many hours I get to talk. But my Abuja Waka story is one that is inspirational. It's been filled with so much ups and downs, and it's one that will also boost the mind of every viewer and listener. Basically, I know they're one of those people who talk say I come. I didn't come. I practically was born and bred here in Abuja. Not exactly anyway. You know, I was born in Abia State, but somehow the following month after my birth, my parents relocated to Abuja, and that is in the early 90s. And should I say early 90s or late 90s? Anyone, but 90s. So and it's been on and on. I did my primary school, secondary school, and then my higher education here in Abuja. And I started comedy also here in Abuja as far back as secondary school. So it was an inborn thing, and the story was not all that fruitful as it is now, or that attractive as it is now, because trying to find your footing, going for auditions here and there, because it is one thing to have a talent and it's another thing to nurture the talent. I discovered my talent very early here in Abuja, and with the help of friends, family, colleagues, and all, I started nurturing my talents, building it up to the point when it became very marketable, and it became something I could use as a source of income. Now to the main story. When I finally discovered that this could bring money to me, now how to start to make the money, then come be problem. I met a lot of people. In fact, I've met the higher mighties, in my stay here in Abuja. And no kind promise you, they no promise me. Some will just see you and say, wow, bro, you're funny, man. That joke was superb. Give me your card. You go give a card. 3 years later, I never call you. When you see him again, you go need to introduce yourself, give the person. Stories like that are so many. But if there is one aspect of my stay in Abuja that I would really like to talk about, is how I got discovered. I've been to several auditions, and comedy auditions, that is, because I'm a comedian. I've been to the first one. The first one was organized by Oprah Williams. I think sometime in 2009, 2010. I can't remember anymore. It's been a long time. So I went for the audition and I made it to the finals in Lagos. Unfortunately, I didn't win, but it exposed me to the who is who in the comedy industry. And that was where I picked up from. I picked up the confidence to actually face a large audience. I picked up the confidence to actually push my career to the level it is right now. After the National Comedy Challenge organized by Oprah Williams, it was then the turn for a Peak Talent show. It was a nationwide audition, and I also participated here in Abuja. I also made it to Lagos, to the finals in Lagos. We were kept in the house for, I think 5 weeks. I didn't win too, but I made it to a very reasonable stage in the audition, in the competition, and that also boosted my my drive to attain lofty heights as far as the entertainment industry is concerned. Now, coming out into the real world, I discovered that a lot of people would like and appreciate your talents, and would just end at just verbally commending you without doing anything physical or tangible to push you to your next level. This not my story. All right, as a stand-up comedian, I didn't just start making money immediately. It was a rough ride because first of all, I didn't just start mounting the large or the big stage. I started as a clown MC. I started entertaining kids. I'll wear my clown, paint my face, and dance around with children for small money. That's the view now. Hunger for Kimi before I even start the climb the real stage. I was very good at that. At the point, I became the best here in the FCT. Highly sorted for, but the money where I been they collect that time plus the kind of work where I been dey work, they really match. You go dance, jump, shake. There's some events you even go to, the mic will not work. You have to scream with your mouth just to make sure these kids are happy. And entertaining kids could be very difficult, trust me. So I now discovered that what stood me out from the average clown MC was the fact that I have a way of infusing strong and good humor into what I do. So I didn't have to play too many games to entertain the kids and the parents. I find a way to carry them all along with my wits, jabs, and the kind of jokes I tell. So alongside came the auditions I told you about. After doing all that, I had to make up my mind to tone down the amount of kiddies event I do and start pushing to get bigger stages and platforms to perform. And by the grace of God, up until now, I've performed on virtually all the major stand-up comedy platforms you can think of here in Abuja, here in Nigeria, and I make boast to say Africa at large. As a matter of fact, I even have my own platform where I help upcoming comedians to also showcase their talents. This not my story. About the lowest amount I ever collected as a fee for doing stand-up comedy. I would like to point out first of all that money was not my drive initially. My drive was just to entertain. I just want to see people happy. I just wanted to see people laughing. And when they ask why are they laughing, it should be all the fingers should be pointing at me. That was the greatest reward I looked out for while building my career. But the lowest amount I ever got, painfully, was from my people. I'm from Abia State, Arochukwu to be precise, Obinkita village. That's my village, and we have this yearly event where the whole of Arochukwu indigenes based here in Abuja come together for the end of year party. So I was invited, with all excitement that I'm going to entertain my own people who will value me. I got to the venue. As a matter of fact, they even invited a colleague of mine at then. We were all at the same level as far as the industry was concerned. So they give my guy, we perform with me, 50K bunch, mint, inside envelope. The guy shook me and left the venue. I could not leave because my town people will do something now. So how will I leave my town events? I had to stay there like one of the chiefs after the performance. After the whole scene, the elder came out. Like, it was an elder who called me for that job. An elder from my town. He took out, put his hand inside his pockets and brought out 2 old 2,000 naira notes. Old ones, he gave to me and said, Baba, Imeroforma, Iburia, man, that's your joke. It scattered the whole place. I can't lie to you. Manage this one, I collected the money, but since it wasn't my drive, money was not really my drive. I just use them. I don't know. I don't even know how use that money do save. I don't forget how use that money do, but that was like actually the lowest points. Even while entertaining kids, I didn't get paid that level of that amount. It was heartbreaking, but still yet I still picked up myself and pushed.
This not my story.
The highest I've been paid as a stand-up comedian. It varies. I can't really tell because some come in cash, some come in kind. And most times the kind they make sense past the cash. I've gotten a plot of land as a stand-up comedian, worth over 15 million naira. So like all that payments, I've gotten a lot as a stand-up comedian. My rent has been paid at some point, and a lot. So I really can't tell which amount because, like I said, no be money they push me. If na money they push me, I will not get money. I don't even lie for you.
This not my story.
My first apartment, I don't even forget that one. First, I was squatting with a colleague of mine, and it got to the point when I needed to move and get my own apartment. It became very urgent for me to really move. When I looked out for an apartment, I got one. If you see the apartment, not really apartment. It was really it was an apart meant for me. I got to the house, and to my greatest shock, on a normal day, I no go fit accept that on my storeroom. But who am I? Shelter first. That house shocked me. One very small cubicle like that, one window. One window, and it was so small that if I'm sleeping inside, my leg they show outside. So my neighbor they know when I dey house. And the worst part is that my door was very close to my landlord's door, so my rent not even expire. He's always there to remind me. Yeah, and you get partner, I don't mind. You guys need to remind you for your rent. As your rent also expire, go first pass. When you go take greet you, my boy. Good morning, you there? I no go there in the morning. Once in the greet you, that kind of greet when you say your rent on be like 2 days to expire. And it lasted for like 2 years. I enjoyed my stay there. It was part of my little beginning till I moved to a bigger place, and even that bigger place sef, we still waka before we still find house. No kind agent wey no go see for Abuja o. Agent everywhere. You get agent wey know another agent now. The guy tell me say, come, I'm taking you to the house. We can't drive, we'll reach another agent, please. That agent can call another agent. At the end of the day, we are like 15 agents plus me. So who get the 10% for the house? I don't even know who to pay to at the end of the day. But we thank the Lord. Levels don't change now. And everywhere good. If you like for you, everywhere good.
This not my story.
All right, in Abuja, let me not lie for you. This is one place that when you're driving, you need to be very careful. You can't just drive it there in Abuja. You need to use your 15 senses to drive. Because once you miss one turn, my brother, Asuleja, once you just miss and that you just forget it, yeah, we must reach Suleja before you turn back again. It's one place that has different layouts, and you can't afford to just miss when you're driving. And again, the streets, the main town, central business district, is packed with security agencies ranging from police, road safety, VIO. They are just waiting for you to misbehave. You not even see themselves. They are just there looking at you, waiting for you. No wear seatbelts. They will bounce on you. 15 go just full your motor like ants. It's one town that driving is also very nice. It's smooth sometimes when you're driving within town. But when you go out of town, you're heading towards the suburb, maybe Kubwa or Cairo, if you jam slight hold up, depending on the cost of the hold up, because the guys are kind of hold up with it from Maraba, my brother. Now, which they cause that hold up? Because if you come down and go check the cost, nothing they cost them. People just decide to they move small, small. Witchcraft hold up. But basically, driving around Abuja is fun, especially on Sundays. It's always nice. It's a lovely town, beautiful town. I can't lie to you. Never come this town, you dey Jones.
This not my story.
Talking about packaging in Abuja, it's one town that no matter how you live, you need to package even as small. Just you need to do one kind. Even though you no get, just try. Cause see finish number one anthem. And Abuja big boys get starter pack. This town, to be big boy no hard now. You no need money for account too. You just need two native, one white, one black. Then you can't get iron. If you don't get iron, you get dry cleaner. We go use iron and well, starch am. Obviously, if you are you can't say you get pride. You can't put two biro here. You can't learn how to dey tell girls, how are you? That is our starter pack here in Abuja, But basically, I'm one man we know the fake, Na me be this. I've always been a neat guy, as you can see. I like dressing good. I like smelling good. Right from time, will not be saying now. Don't tell what I did like that too. So that I no join packaging. I've never been a packager, but a lot of men they package for this town. Be careful. Oh. As you move, you watch. As you move, you watch. Before you know, you go ask for help from who you go help. Because we many for this town, they package. Can't lie to you.
This not my story.
Ambition to relocate out of Abuja? Never. Where I want go? No place like Abuja. I can't lie to you. I can't remember staying out of this town for more than a week. Never. Since I was born, but now I am getting old. I have never stayed out of this town for 1 week. I can't lie to you. I can't even endure it. The peace, the serenity, the tranquility, which English day again what I use? People here are sane to an extent. Not everybody they shout here. Apart from when you scratch person motor, you can't hear that normal slogan. Do you know who I am? That one now normal for Abuja. Do you know who I am? Because everybody here are honorable. Oh. Even the ones who buy tickets still lose the election. Honorable. So you have to be careful as you scratch motor. I don't see two people now. Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? Stop asking, sir, where are you? Answer, I'm Emeka. Who are you? I'm John. I shake yourself. You people are nobody in this town. A lot of people are like that in Abuja. But this one town I'll never dream of leaving because I love Abuja.
This not my story.
For you thinking of relocating to Abuja, I would encourage you. First of all, your chances of living long or longer is very high. Then you need to prepare your mind to work very hard because lifestyle and living here is quite expensive. So if you work 5 hours daily, you will increase them to like 12 hours because money must be made. And one thing is for sure, the opportunity is here. Everybody you meet is an opportunity or another opportunity for you to make good money. Just learn good communication skills and prepare your mind. Anything can happen. That's how Abuja be. Anything will happen. If you just make them, and if you still just go broke. The same time, just they make them, you don't they go broke. Yes, now. Once you enter club, you know that sound now. Bow. 2 million don't go. Tomorrow you don't relocate from Maitama. You don't face Kuba. From Kuba, you don't face Mosquito Village, Dape. From Dape, you don't there Abaji. From Abaji, you dey Lokoja. From Lokoja, now Kenya you face you don't leave Abuja.
This not my story.
For those of us who feel we plug money from trees, or when you walk in the street of Abuja, you see Ghana must go, or like 2 billion. You go tell me who keep am there. It's not all rosy here in Abuja. Trust me, it's not all rosy. There are areas in Abuja where we say if you go nearly cry. We have locations like, much respect to you guys. I love you guys too. Now my guys wanna be. Areas like Pape, Mosquito Village, Dape, the still there. Karamajiji, some IDP camps there too for Abuja here. So if you go there, you go see people still where they find and difficult somehow. But God will help all of us, Them people like us where they stay Maitama, Asokoro, Gwarimpa, we know ourselves. It's still not the rosy for us. So there's no money anywhere. We use our head, work smart and work hard.
This not my story.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, they call me Shortcut, Abuja's finest comedian, Nigeria superstar. And you don't listen to my Abujawaka story. You know get where it easy at all. If you enter Abuja, tie your seatbelts, prepare, then call my line. If I pick, we run things. Keep watching Abuja Waka. Hi.